How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You. Summary. Matthew Inman's How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You is a riotous, illustrated journey through the minds of domestic cats, or more accurately, through how humans interpret or misinterpret their oddball behaviors. This book is not a linear narrative, but rather a collection of comics, satirical guides, and exaggerated observations presented in a tongue-in-cheek, comic strip format. It is an expansion of Inman's work on his comic site The Oatmeal, particularly around the theme of cats. Tone and format. The book opens with an introduction that sets the tone, whimsical, irreverent, and delightfully paranoid. The cartoons are styled in the Oatmeal's signature aesthetic: bulbous, expressive figures, exaggerated emotions, and absurd situations that highlight the gap between what cats do and what we assume they're thinking. It's humor that straddles dark comedy, absurdism, and relatable pet owner experiences. Central theme: cats as mysterious, possibly malicious beings. The main joke in the title, Plotting to Kill You, is not taken literally, of course, but serves as a running gag throughout the book. Cats are portrayed as secretive masterminds whose affection might just be a cover for more sinister intentions. Key sign number 1. Needing equals testing your flesh. One of the first comics offers a list of signs that your cat may be plotting your demise. At the top, kneading you with their paws, a behavior that is sweet in real life, is reimagined as testing your internal organs for weakness. This joke sets the satirical tone, taking benign behaviors and exaggerating their meaning with mock seriousness. Key sign number 2. Staring equals surveillance. Cats are often found staring intently at their humans. Inman turns this into another comic suggestion that the cat is keeping tabs on your routines, weaknesses, and possibly assessing the best time for attack. The humor comes from the dramatic reinterpretation of normal behavior as a kind of espionage. Key sign number 3. Sleeping on you equals domination. Cats sleeping on humans or next to them is described not as a sign of affection but as an act of asserting dominance or absorbing your body heat in a calculated move to weaken you. The guide sections. The book is structured in segments, each one diving deeper into a specific theme or gag, usually centered on feline behavior. Section 1. How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You. This is the titular section, and arguably the heart of the book. It presents a list of warning signs that your cat may be secretly planning your untimely end. These include bringing you dead animals as a warning, sleeping on your electronics as a way to disrupt your communications, hiding in dark places and leaping out at you as a combat drill, purring as a manipulation tactic, a way to lull you into a false sense of safety, excessive grooming as part of ceremonial pre-battle cleansing. Every comic in this section plays on the absurd idea that everyday cat behaviors are sinister. Readers familiar with cats will recognize the truth of the actions, and the humor lies in the exaggerated interpretation. Section 2. The Bobcats. This multi-page comic tells the story of two anthropomorphic cats who work in a corporate office, Bob and Bob. It's an extended bit of satire where the cats behave like stereotypical office workers, lazy, arrogant, tech-illiterate, and self-serving, while still retaining their cat traits. One Bob sleeps in the server room. They fight over laser pointers. They chase mice in meetings. They knock things off desks with no provocation. The corporate workplace setting is perfect for this sort of humor, drawing parallels between typical cat behaviors and annoying coworker traits. For example, a scene might show a Bob lying on the keyboard during a Zoom meeting, with the caption suggesting he's just trying to help by pressing random keys. The Bobcat segment serves a dual purpose. It continues the mockery of feline quirks and also parodies modern office life. It's one of the book's most extended and fleshed-out segments and is frequently cited as a favorite by readers. Section 3. How to Pet a Kitty. This is a visual guide that offers step-by-step instructions on how to properly pet a cat and how it can go disastrously wrong. It's a relatable segment for anyone who has tried to love a cat, only to have it lash out for no reason, run away as soon as you reach for it, roll over invitingly only to strike once touched. It emphasizes the unpredictable nature of cats, suggesting their moods swing like a pendulum. 1 minute they're purring, The next they're on your arm like a facehugger from Alien. The joke structure often follows a bait-and-switch. The comic will show you how to pet the kitty properly. And Section 7. Cats and their strange rituals. This segment includes comics about cats running full speed at 3 a.m., randomly staring into corners, making unsettling noises in the dark, bringing in bugs and acting proud. Inman uses these to suggest that cats have ancient, unknowable rituals that were simply too primitive to understand. These rituals are jokes based on well-known cat behaviors that remain inexplicable to humans. It's a form of mythology building around cat weirdness. Art style and humor techniques. Matthew Inman's illustrations use exaggerated expressions, simple line art, and large-eyed characters to amplify the absurdity. He leans heavily on anthropomorphism, giving cats complex human motivations. Hyperbole, exaggerating everything to the extreme. Dark humor, making jokes about death, violence, and murder in a cartoonishly unserious way. Parody, mimicking guides, instructional posters, and quizzes in a spoof format. The art complements the humor. It's minimalist enough to keep the pace fast, but expressive enough to land every joke visually. Deeper commentary beneath the humor. While the book is clearly for laughs, it indirectly comments on how humans interpret animal behavior. We project feelings and motives onto pets, often humorously wrong ones. The mystery of cats. Unlike dogs, who are usually transparent in their emotions, cats are enigmatic. Inman uses this to build a mythology of danger and conspiracy. The modern relationship with pets. We spoil our animals, talk to them like people, and imagine complex inner lives for them. The book satirizes this tendency. Cat dominance in internet culture. With YouTube, memes, and viral videos, cats are digital royalty. The book humorously explains why, because they're in control. Who this book is for. This book is perfect for cat owners, of course, but also for fans of dry or absurd humor. If you enjoy Gary Larson's The Far Side or webcomics like XKCD, Cyanide and Happiness, or Sarah's Scribbles, you'll appreciate Inman's take. It also works as a gift book, light, funny, and memorable. Many readers keep it on a coffee table or share favorite pages on social media. Conclusion. How to Tell If Your Cat is Plotting to Kill You is a satirical love letter to the weirdness of cats. Through comic exaggeration and brilliant cartooning, Matthew Inman explores the daily interactions between humans and felines in a way that is at once ridiculous and surprisingly accurate. The recurring joke, that cats are secretly murderous, is merely a stand-in for their complex, often misunderstood behavior. With chapters ranging from mock how-tos to satirical quizzes and long-form comics like the Bobcats, the book offers a hilarious, insightful take on why we're all obsessed with our furry little overlords, even if they might be plotting to kill us.